The New England Patriots get some good and bad news heading into their Week 5 matchup against the Miami Dolphins. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots on the daily, pushing out content for people just like you who love Patriots football. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, like, comment below. Again, subscribe, like, comment below. So to get started today, some good news coming out of Miami that we're going to be talking about. That's going to be great for the New England Patriots. As well, we're going to be talking about some injury concerns. And then on the back end of the episode, we're going to be talking about a recent player dropped by the New England Patriots. So let's jump into it. First, you're thinking, what news is coming out of Miami that's going to be so good for the New England Patriots? Let me tell you. That is, the Dolphins reveal Tyler Huntley will start at QB Week 5 versus the Patriots. Now, Tyler Huntley, what in the world? Tyler Huntley, I will say, I literally had to scrounge up him on my fantasy team. It's a 2-quarterback league, 12 teams, dynasty league. I know you're probably like, Aaron, I don't care, but I had to have him start. It did not help me. Still got the dub, but did not help. So anyways, he did pretty horrendous against the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans team that literally this was their first win. They're 1-3. Miami Dolphins are going downhill and in a hurry. You could argue that the Miami Dolphins, this battle right here, will be the battle for the last spot in the AFC East. Now, a lot of things could change this season. You never know. But again, Tyler Huntley this past week against the Titans, actually last night in Monday Night Football, was 14 of 22, 96 yards, averaging not even 4.5 yards a pass. He was somewhat mobile, but you can see he had one long of 20, so then he had 7 for 20 yards, so it wasn't anything crazy, and a touchdown. But then you look really at the wide receivers, and this is big. So Waddle, only 36 yards. Tyreek Hill, 23 yards. And then it just plummets from there. So there is a lot of talent on this Miami Dolphins team, but clearly they are missing Tua Tagovailoa that had that concussion, and who knows what will happen to him and the rest of his career. But the good news is Huntley will be starting, and this is going to be great for the Patriots because it could help them boost to a 2-3 record. Again, for some people, they might look at this and just kind of shrug their shoulders, but the Patriots need to go up against a team, especially defensively, where, hey, you know, think of the quarterbacks they've gone up against. They've gone up against Aaron Rodgers. They've gone up against Joe Burrow. They have gone up against, regardless what you think about Brock Purdy, they've gone up against Geno Smith. Again, he is on a team that has a lot of weapons. So he's gone up against some great quarterbacks. So it's about time that they go up against a well below average quarterback, and hopefully they can beat him up, and Keon White can get in the backfield and just cause havoc. So as well, he didn't have any turnovers, but forced some turnovers as well. So good news, again, coming out of Miami for the New England Patriots. Comment below, what do you think of this news? Does it make you more optimistic of this Week 5 game against the Dolphins? What's your thoughts? Comment below, please. So next as well, what we're going to be talking about is Andrews. So David Andrews, the center, left the game early against the I'm all right, 49ers. There we go. I'm going to say I'm already blanking. That's because I want to forget the game. Going up against the 49ers, he left the game to apparent shoulder injury. Now, this is the rough news. Nick Leverett, again, did all right stepping in that role. We know that offensive line is literally just a Frankenstein, a hodgepodge. It's rough. But Leverett went in there and did what he could to help that offensive line best he could. Now, apparently he's looking to get multiple medical options, which doesn't seem great in any aspect of the words. Usually that means you go up to someone, they give you some news, and then, it's probably not what you want to hear, so you move on to someone else. So I don't think it's looking good. David Andrews, we know he's older, but he is the anchor of this offensive line. I would be surprised if he came back sooner rather than later, but then again, you never know. And the Patriots going into the season, a lot of people, defensively, a lot of people were up on the defense. Then Barmore got hurt, and then Bennett got hurt. And so we've had all these issues just kind of piling up. Matthew Judon leaves. Now you look at the offensive side of the ball. You look at Okorafor. What the heck happened to him? David Andrews is gone. Cole Strange. Well, like what in the world's going on with you? City So was out for a little bit. And so you've had to put in like pieces to try to kind of figure out what is going to work. David Andrews not being there, that's not going to be great. Not great for the Patriots in that offensive line. But again, Gerard Mayo, in comment below, what do you think about this situation? Is there other things you've heard about David Andrews? But Gerard Mayo, this is key for him as the captain of the ship, as the head coach, is galvanizing this team, though through injury, even looking at the last year when it was frustrating. And these players have been through this. Obviously, that was not Gerard Mayo as the head coach. But what I'm trying to say is the players have been in this situation before. And last year, it seems like they put their head down, and for the most part, they kind of just shrugged their shoulders, and it was what it was, and they kind of gave up. How is Gerard Mayo going to galvanize his team, bring them together, and really start to build this culture in this rebuild? Okay. We'll see what happens. Things keep falling not in their favor. What is he going to do? So, again, comment below. What do you think? What do you think? What does the team need to do in that situation? Last but not least, Armand Watts dropped by the New England Patriots. So, sorry, my fault. He was placed on IR, undisclosed injuries with the Patriots. I was thinking about someone else. And so just interesting to see. He was brought in, and a lot of people thought, hey, he could potentially help fill in for with Barmore out indefinitely. It doesn't seem to be the case. And so we will see what happens when it comes to that interior defensive line. So, again, what I want you to do, just comment below. What are your thoughts going into this Week 5 game? Again, I am not of the realm of saying they need to tank. They need to tank. I think tanking is one. I don't think it's the right thing to do. And two, how is that going to help build culture? It's just not. So when you think of job security, I'm going to do bad at my job so we can hope for better things in the future. That doesn't make any sense. Like you look at it from the standpoint, like look at the Lions. The Lions went in there the first time they won a game a couple years ago when they were absolutely awful. Like people crying on the sidelines. It was wild. Jared Goff hugs Dan Campbell. It was crazy. And so how can the New England Patriots right now get that chip on the shoulder mentality moving forward in this rebuild and see, hey, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but we need people to step up. We need people to be leaders. Who can do that? Who's going to continue to do that? So, again, I'm going to watch them whether they're good or not. So it doesn't matter, and I'm going to try to be as positive as possible. So we'll see where it goes. But that being said, comment below anything that's on your mind. I don't care what it is, but comment below. What do you think? I appreciate it. This is Sports Talk Patriots. My name's Aaron. Hit that subscribe button. Pound that subscribe button on your way out. We'll talk later. Peace.